vote taken on the E-levy. And our colleagues are saying that they've taken the matter to Supreme Court for the Supreme Court to rule about the supposed unconstitutionality of the vote that was taken on the E-levy. Well, I'll just say that the burden of proof lies on the minority to go to court and prove their case. The Supreme Court, I'm sure, no Supreme Court anywhere, indulges in processes and procedures relating to Parliament. It's the reason why when they took a vote on the supposed rejection of the budget statement and economic policy, you know what they did? I'm sure you know what they did. They pushed for a division. And the division, they recorded the numbers. The speaker put the question, those four say aye, 0. So the votes and proceedings the following, they captured it. Those four, the approval of the motion, the adoption of the motion to approve the budget statement and economic policy, 0. Those against, 137. Abstentions, 0. Go and check the votes and proceedings the following day. What does it mean? They push themselves into a labyrinth, right? So the following sitting, when we came, I just looked at the votes and proceedings and said it appears something irregular has taken place, right? We have hard figures that have been given. I understand when we left the chamber, a vote was put on the adoption or otherwise of the motion to approve the budget statement and economic policy of government. And we have the record. So contained, this is the record. The record indicates that those four was 0, those against 137, abstentions 0. And I thought something irregular had happened. So on account of that, I said, you require 138, at least 138 to take the decision. But by your own record, you have indicated to us that we didn't have the numbers. In that case, it was irregular and unconstitutional. It was not settled at the Supreme Court. So I said, in that case, no decision has been taken, because you take the decision on behalf of Parliament. And that decision did not involve the majority. So that decision, we did not even ask that the decision, there should be a motion of rescission. You were there. We did not move a motion of rescission, because if you move a motion of rescission, then you recognize that a decision has been taken. But we didn't recognize that decision. So we did what was required of us constitutionally. Now, this whole business about the approval of the E-levy, they indicate to us that they had all left the chamber when questions were being put. You saw some of them were walking in. But that's another matter. What are the numbers supporting whatever? The burden of proof is on them. We did not resort to hard numbers in any event. It was a voice vote. Maybe somebody is crafty enough and ingenious enough to allot a voice per head, so we know how many heads. That is their matter. Let them take it to court to litigate. But I believe that it will be a Herculean task on their part to convince and persuade whoever. So that is as far as the E-levy voting is concerned. Let me repeat, the burden of proof is on them. Now, I was with the minority leader in India, and he said he was coming ahead of me. I didn't know that he was coming to append his signature to but that's in the lighter vein. He is the leader of the caucus, so if he wants to do that, that's his business. However, you want to stop. I think the finance minister indicated to us that the commencement of the collection, right, is going to be on May 1st. That's what they want to. I don't know what they say. They want to stop the implementation, but the bill is already being implemented. I don't know what they mean by that. Upon the assent of the president, a bill, if Parliament has not postponed the operation of the bill, immediately after the assent, it comes into operation. So if you fall foul to it, you can be prosecuted for falling foul to a bill that has been assented by the president. So this bill is in operation. The necessary structures are being put in place now. It doesn't mean that it's not being implemented. It's being implemented. If the minister tells you that the actual collection will start from 1st April, 1st May, and you think that it's not started, so you want to put impediments in the way before the commencement date. I don't know what the understanding of the commencement or the implementation of the bill is. So that is it. But I think that we are beholding some dangerous spectacle in Ghana. A minority party and opposition party exist to just, Parliament as a whole must be putting government on its toes, especially through its committee systems. And if something untoward happens, a committee or an individual or the caucus could raise the matter. I think the business of the House requires that these matters are routed through Parliament using the structures to challenge decisions that are taken. If you are saying that you don't think that it was an appropriate representation in the House to have taken a decision, you can come by a motion of decision. Why don't you want to do that? But as I'm saying, the burden of proof is on them. Now, finally on the injunction, I don't want to pronounce on it, but I guess you and I would know that it's going to be an exercise in futility. So, as far as I'm concerned, let's endeavor to exhaust the processes and procedures in Parliament. If you're not satisfied and you want to move further upstairs, yes. But at the say-so of an individual, let's go to court. When the matter has not been dealt with in Parliament, I think it's a dangerous precedent that we're seeing in this country. And let nobody convince himself or persuade himself that then the MPP is going to be in government forever. Right? The path that you're cutting now will be there to haunt you tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. Litigate your matter in Parliament. Why are you afraid to litigate the matter in Parliament? But colleagues and fellow Ghanaians, I think I don't want to indulge in too many issues. There are just 3 issues that we felt we should deal with. To recap, the referral of the members of Parliament to Privileges Committee by the Speaker and the disagreement and challenge by the minority on that, and they come in by a motion of recession, which we believe has no place in this. The E-levy vote taking, and they say that it was unconstitutional. Again, to recap, I've said to you that the burden of proof is on them. And then now filing injunction on its implementation. I've told you that the bill is being implemented. So I don't know at what juncture they want to inject themselves to say that, no, stop. I don't see. So we leave the rest, and I believe it was just for us to respond to some of the issues that have been raised. Thank you once again for responding to us.